Hello and welcome to Business Union. And we're back again with another video. I hope everyone is doing well today. I will be sharing easy ways to earn passive income, $500 per month. But before we get started, do me a favor and smash that like button and subscribe. Passive income is a great method to supplement your income while you focus on other important tasks. Passive income might be earned while you're at work, on vacation, or just as a means of funding your retirement. Making money while you're not actively working for it can help you pay off your debts and retire. Some people feel that passive income can only be obtained through basic, common, and traditional means. However, there are numerous innovative ways to earn extra cash that you may not have considered. These are some simple strategies to earn at least $500 each month in a passive manner. It's crucial to realize that just because you're getting passive money doesn't imply you're not working. Everything requires some upfront work or money to get started, and it normally requires some additional time on occasion. The good news is that this usually requires some administration rather than active effort. Instead of thinking of passive income as money that comes in for doing nothing, think of it as money that comes in with very little effort, allowing you to spend the majority of your time doing something else. With the rising expense of housing, single-person rentals by the room are becoming more popular. When they can live with a roommate, a separate home can be too pricey and a waste of money. If you have an additional bedroom in your home or apartment, renting it out might be a simple way to earn money for doing almost nothing. Because housing is the single highest expense for the average family, this is also a great method to save money. A single bedroom rental might earn between $500 to $1,000 per month. While living with a friend, family member, or even stranger isn't for everyone, there are some advantages, such as increased security. Some people even take house hacking to the next level by buying a big house with a lot of bedrooms. Renting all of the bedrooms can be far more expensive than buying and maintaining the house. Many people live in an apartment, condo, or house with restricted parking and require a parking spot. If you have spare room in your home, you may rent it out for a good price to individuals who need it. You may charge $50 to $200 or even more per month for a single parking space, depending on where you reside. This concept does have to be confined to parking. Someone who wants extra storage can rent a storage shed, garage space, or unfinished basement from you. Neighbor is an app similar to Airbnb that allows you to rent these types of properties with no effort. You can also rent through word of mouth or other forms of advertising, which is a more conventional method. This is a great method to make money from home with very little effort, and it doesn't require you to live with a roommate who won't clean up after themselves. When people think of passive income, the most typical method that comes to mind is stock investing. This is for a variety of reasons, including the fact that it takes little to no effort and requires no experience. Once set up, it will continue to reward you for a long period with almost no upkeep. Every year, the S&P 500 returns around 10%. You might make $500 per month on average by investing $60,000 in an S&P 500 ETF, like Vanguard's VU. As your investment principal grows, your dollar return will grow as well. In addition, unlike other passive income options, this one allows you to earn compound interest. Your stock investments will produce exponentially bigger profits each year. The disadvantage is that not everyone starts with $60,000, and growing a beginner's portfolio to a level that generates $500 or more per month might take a long time. While investing in an S&P 500 ETF, for example, is a terrific way to produce passive income, some people choose to isolate capital gains and only view dividends as passive income. They'll overlook growing stock prices and focus solely on dividends as a source of passive income. The S&P 500 has an average return of around 10%, including dividends, with dividends accounting for about 1.5% of that total. With an S&P 500 ETF, you'd need to invest $400,000 to produce $500 per month in dividends alone. You may realistically expect a 4% dividend return if you invest in a high dividend fund, which means you'd need $150,000 to receive $500 each month in income. Furthermore, like the S&P 500 fund, the principal of your investment will likely grow over time. albeit at a slower rate. Investing in a rental property has the potential to yield massive returns, owing to the fact that profits come in a variety of forms and aren't limited to one. When the rent exceeds the cost of ownership, cash flow is generated. Simply defined, your cash flow is $500 if the owner's expenses are $2,000 per month and the rent received is $2,500. If the property has a mortgage, the sum is paid down each month. A $300,000 loan with a 30-year term will be paid off at the average of $833 per month, with less at the beginning and more towards the end. In addition, the property's value will normally increase. You may properly expect a $400,000 home to value by 3% per year, or $12,000. Being a landlord demands some effort. Even if you intend to hire a property manager, it will take far less time and effort than a usual job. Many people have great ideas for new businesses, but lack the necessary finances to get started. Maybe you know a friend or family member who has a fantastic opportunity. They only require some funding to get their venture off the ground. You may act as a private lender and invest in their idea at a 10 or 15% interest rate. This is fairly frequent, particularly in the real estate industry. A house flipper might approach a private money lender wanting to make a profit on their investment. In exchange for interest payments, the lender would finance the flip. If you're concerned about the project's chances of success, it's normal practice for the lender to have the right to the property if the loan isn't repaid. Similar to how a bank can foreclose on a home. There are other companies like Prosper and Upstart that allow people to quickly lend money. You may have seen folks driving around town in cars wrapped in advertisements for a corporation. The entire car is most likely covered in bright logos and phrases. While it may appear that those individuals are workers of that company, they could simply be driving their own automobile to work, school, or to run errands. Some businesses may pay a monthly charge to those who are prepared to utilize their own vehicle as a billboard. The amount you make will be determined by factors such as how often you drive and where you live, but this is a viable source of revenue. Rather than spending a lot of money commuting to work, you may be compensated for it. For some people, not all of these strategies will be preferable. They do, like practically all passive income streams, necessitate some investment or work. It's unrealistic to expect to earn passive income by doing nothing, and there's a good probability that no approach is very appealing. That is to say, there is no situation in which no money or time is necessary, and money will magically appear in your account. Thanks for watching to the end and check out our other videos. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe if you're new.